Hello, happy 27th of March. It's Thursday and I'm Hem from Self Love Self Care System here to do your daily readings from the Midnight Magic Tarot Deck of Mushrooms by Sarah Richard. There you go again. Beautiful cards, right? So I'm going to get 3 cards like I always do. I get an Energy of the Day card, I get a problem if there is one, and a solution. We've been really doing quite well this week because we haven't had as many problems as we can get sometimes. So it's been quite nice to hear the readings. And I also think they're really calibrated this week for new direction and for you stepping out of spaces that you have got stuck in and shifting your vibration outside of that, okay? And as I said to you, I'm wearing these owls, right? And I feel that owls are about wisdom. So I think there's a sense of wisdom playing out in this week as well. And it's just arbitrary what I put on. However, it sometimes plays into the messages that we're getting. Yeah? Okay, my lovelies, let's have a look at the cards we've got. So the energy of the day is the 6 of Cups. And I love this because it's actually called the Pixie's Parasol, which I think is really, really cute. But actually what the angels are telling me is, no, this is more about you listening, using a throat well, hearing. Because how they're showing this, it's like an antenna and it's kind of vibrating upwards and it's hearing the sounds, hearing the intuition, hearing God's messages, universe, source, the angels, whatever you believe in, right? You know, your higher power, right? Whatever can't speak. Whatever higher power you believe in. What was I talking about? Talking about the throat chakra, see? So this is talking about how you approach your divine wisdom. It's talking about how you bring love through your voice chakra, how you listen to how people speak and behave around you. How are you placing messengers on other people's behavior? How are you storytelling, storyboarding what they're doing, what they're saying, and how they're behaving? Okay. What this is, for example, I say something like, I don't know, I love your earrings, but instead you hear, and that's if you wear earrings, and you may not, or, you know, I love your hair today, and you hear, oh, she's just saying that because my hair's messy, or she's just saying that because these are a bit rubbish, or whatever like that, okay? That's your downtrodden. You're not hearing the message the person's really giving. That's not what they meant. That's not what I meant. I wouldn't have meant it like that because I like you and I care for you and I want you to be happy, right? So I want to give you a compliment, yeah? But it's how are you receiving other people's voice? How are you receiving other people's sounds? And how are you receiving the sound of the universe and the angels when they're bringing you messengers? So the angels are saying to me that they are sending you divine wisdom through in pockets, as pockets of divinity of wisdom, to birth through your throat chakra, to birth through your light. And they're also bringing you the energetic vibration of the colour blue. Now, oh yeah, funny enough, I'm wearing blue as well. I didn't even think about that until I said it. So the angels want you guys to tune into blue crystals. So what crystal would be good, angels? So saying aquamarine would be really, really, really good. A sapphire, like this, yeah, so like a little sapphire. Blue topaz, I think that's what these ones are. Something blue stone. I can think of any others, angels. Blue stones, damburite, that's just a bluish, dark blue stone. I'm not very good with my blue stones. Aquamarine, did I say that one already? Aquamarine, that's a really good one. So go for some blue stones. Blue stones will really help you today or as you go forward in this week and through the rest of this month, okay? Because it will help you to actually let this space open a little bit more, let yourself be more in the vocal area and speak your truth, okay? Very, very key that you speak your truth. Very, very key that you open up to the messages that will actually shift you. Anything else, angels? Yeah, they're saying is that there's a purity in the message that's coming through you. Be very, very aware and focused so you do not dilute this message and make it lower in vibration than it actually is. But it's really lovely. But it's definitely about working your throat chakra, your hearing, make sure you're listening properly. The thing that the angels are saying is when you're listening to someone, really be present for that person, really hear them. And the other thing they're talking about is that thing where, you know, we often listen to someone, we're trying to give them the response, but we're not hearing them. That's not okay. that card is telling you that needs to stop, because that's not loving vibration in relationship. So this is asking you to listen, really, really listen to that person and respond to that person. That's the loving direction and focus this wants to give you, this energy of the day. Okay, let's have a look at if there's a problem. No, and you've got a duplicate card, which is Temperance. You have this already this week. And is there a new message on this, or is it similar message? Okay, thank you. It's a little bit different. They want you, this isn't a problem by the way, they want you to remember that peace comes through using your voice and hearing in the right way. They want you to remember that we are guided by the words we speak, yet we are also very, very, very intuitively resonating and sensitivity-wise picking up on all the vibrations outside of us. Yeah? So when someone else says something and speaks to you, the angels are saying that to me, to say to you, the vibration you need to start to encompass is this one of bliss, this one of peace, this one of calm. And it's recognizing that another person is speaking to you with love. Even if they're not, let yourself hear them with love. Because what that does is hold your vibration high, hold your tune high. We do not need to fall into the vibrations of others, or let them rock our boat and the space that we're in. Now, this is a tough one. You've got tough lessons this week from them, actually. Talking about shifting out of pain areas or comfort zones. They're talking about you trusting. They're talking about you actually learning to hear and recognize that for your vibration, you need to hear it in love tones. Love tones, hearing properly, using your voice properly will elevate you, and it will make you feel just 100% better. And you know what? Even if that person did mean it in nastiness or in haste, or they didn't say it in a good vibratory way, that isn't actually important to the relationship, because we had a relationship card here, and it isn't important to your peace. What's important to your peace is that you keep it in a steady flow of energy. It's about not allowing other people to knock you out of your central space. Yeah. So if you did get this far, my beautiful souls, please do give me a thumbs up. I'd be super, super, super grateful. And also, you could subscribe if you haven't done already. That'd be smashing, and I'd love that. Okay, my lovelies, let's have a look at our final card. What did we get? This one's a little tricksy. So we got the 9 of Swords. I swear that the angels are moving these, shifting these or something, because I keep thinking that we're getting what looks like the problem card in the space that is actually normally the solution. 9 of Swords, though, the angels are saying, actually, no, they're trying to give you a good message here. They're saying this 9 of Swords has come because there's some kind of sort of sealing and healing happening, a healing of an old story that was painful for you. You're ready to shift from that space to another space. They're saying that the swords being in the energy of the 9, you're shifting out of what was really hard, heavy duty work into what now is positive and vibrationally sound for you. The only thing the angels are saying, there's only this tiny little caveat, and it's maybe a little bit of a warning, is you are complicit in everything that you do. You are part of that. You're part of it no matter what. Whether, you know, if it's good, it's great if you're complicit in it, right? But complicit normally means negative. But the angels are posing it here as this is part of who you are and what you're doing, right? So if you're complicit in something dodgy, then yeah, you are complicit in it. But this card's actually saying that this is about becoming more centralized in your nervous system, recognizing what is painful, recognizing what is not good behavior on your part as well, but then also closing out those old stories and those old behaviors and becoming a new version of yourself, because that's very aspected here in this whole week. There's lots of you becoming a whole new vibration and a whole new version of yourself. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. I can't even keep up with the things they've given you this week, because there's been a lot as we head into that new moon, as we're heading to that vibration and that energy and that shift, and the solar flares are happening and coming up too. There is something shifting in the vibration in your space. So namaste, my beautiful souls. Have a lovely, lovely Thursday. Do check out the videos if you're interested, and I'll see you tomorrow. So looking forward to it. Bye bye, my lovelies. Take care. Bye 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 bye.